Hey guys, welcome to a very special episode on DC Students Live. Um, Calling it Thanksgiving. You know, uh, I am thankful, and so we just kind of want to talk about what we're thankful for tonight. Talk about Thanksgiving a little bit since we're not having Wave Wednesday night and no late night Friday night. I have, of course, special guest as promised. Pastor Johnny's here with us, as is Destiny with her reindeer ears. So I see Jade and Alyssa are here, and Kale is here. Cal. Cal is here. So glad you guys are joining us tonight. I'm sure we have other people looking later on. Um, and thank you, Kel. I think the background looks pretty great myself. But thanks to the very magical. Thanks to the surprise people who brought the snowman Christmas tree and my shiny happiness, joy, peace lights. Kel and Chris. but uh, but yeah, thank you guys. So I don't want to keep you guys long on it. We were talking about it just kind of just pop in for a few minutes to kind of talk about Thanksgiving a little bit. So I guess to kind of get us going, I'll kick it over to Pastor Johnny see if he has anything. Do you have anything to share as far as Thanksgiving? Anything you're thankful for?
She's really excited about us being. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm
She's
mashed
really
potatoes
serious.
and Curtis's gravy.
Ha ha.
Uh-huh.
So the food?
Well, no, I like it when I get to see my cousins that I don't see normally.
Yeah, that's true. So we get to see family, hang out with family. Um, I like that. That's why I think the best part of Thanksgiving, as we're talking about being thankful, I think is to be able to be as a family together, um, hugging each other, not worrying about dripping some or getting some ooey gooey nasty virus. So so I mean, being with family, I would think that's. What about you, Brian? What's your favorite part of like Thanksgiving Day? I guess itself.
I always really enjoy the food. Um, and but really, it's to me it's to get together with family because Thanksgiving is one of the few times a year a lot of our family gets together. It's family I haven't seen since last Thanksgiving. A lot of times that they'll come over, we'll go meet with them somewhere or whatever. And so I've always associated Thanksgiving with family time, with family getting together, see each other, catch up, and a time for us to we'll kind of share things we're thankful for as well. Um,
Hmm.
and one of the things I'm always thankful for is the food. I love me some good baked ham and dressing and pecan pie being heaven right then. But yes, that's kind
Ah,
of the big thing for me is the family aspect of it, like you're saying.
what has anybody put anything? Was I can't read the
Um,
chat. Anybody chatting
so
about
so
their
far they're
thing?
being quiet. They're not chiming in. So hopefully somebody's got something that they'd like to share as well. So you guys that are watching, what's something you're thankful for, or what do you associate with Thanksgiving?
Okay, so we can ask another question. Destiny gave a good example, and you it must be something people are thankful for is food. So what's the best food about Thanksgiving? Destiny's it's mashed potatoes and gravy. Yours,
Green
Brian?
bean casserole.
No, can only pick one.
What? I like
You don't have one favorite.
casserole.
You're allowed one favorite.
I
What
can tell you
about
what I don't like: the turkey.
because it's always dry?
Yes, but Mom wants to make turkey.
Oh. So what's your favorite one, Brian? You have to pick only one favorite.
One
Yeah,
favorite.
it doesn't be dessert. You can exclude dessert.
Okay, exclude dessert. Probably my one favorite is probably like the dressing, or some people call it stuffing, but dressing. Jade says that hers would be ham or potato salad.
Potato salad. Huh. I think mine would be stuffing, or we call it stuffing. I guess that would be mine. I like that because we don't eat that. Like I think that's the only time we ever eat that. I really do. The dressing, yeah, or the stuffing.
Yeah, that's about the only
I
time
think
we
really,
really eat it.
yeah. So what's the strangest thing for Thanksgiving then? Like that we've had one time we
Antisela wore turkey.
no. I'm not saying what you ate. We're thinking ate, not like
Oh.
habit. That was interesting. We won't talk about that. We're part of being thankful in just a minute. But the interesting one time we decided to do like instead of doing the traditional Thanksgiving, we had a low country broil and it was amazing. I really
not
like
weird,
that.
then that's just
It's
not
just
traditional.
well, it's just different. It's not traditional. Yeah, you're right. Not traditional.
I love a good low country boil though. That's one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah.
We got the Jade says ham or potato salad. Kale says banana pudding. Jade says pecan pie.
Ooh,
It's another of her favorites.
pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie. I'm kind of a pecan pie snob though. It has to be a certain way. Like the box pecan pies are okay. There's nothing like a good homemade pecan pie. I don't know what it is. And my grandmother used to make the best pecan pie, and like that was to live for every year. Was her pecan pie. She had to make like 2 or 3 of them to give out at the gathering, because everybody wanted more of it. Everybody wanted to take one home with them. But she made like 2 or 3 or 4 different pies for us to take home. And Lord bless her soul. But that was always one of the things I always enjoyed as a kid was going to see Granny and pecan pie.
Yeah.
I enjoy Mom's spice cupcakes. We've made them together before. Those are really fun. And we also hang out together. Like I've learned how to make the spice cupcakes, so that's something that I'm really thankful for. That Mama taught me how to make her delicious cupcakes.
Destiny makes some good ramen noodles too. If y'all ever want some of that.
Impressive.
Turkey Thanksgiving noodles, Thanksgiving ramen.
I don't make ramen noodles. Andrew does.
You do too. Oh wow. So okay. So on to the Thanksgiving question. So why is it? What is okay? Let's get to the bigger. What is the biggest difference? Those of you online with us that you're not going to get to experience because of COVID, because of the pandemic, because of everything going on. What is something that you normally would experience, but because of everything going on, you're not going to be able to experience in just a couple of days?
Are you asking me?
Well, I'm asking everybody, but
well, I don't get to experience seeing all my family. It's just going to be my actual family. And I know it's harder for my mom right now, but we don't get to see her mom, which she hasn't seen in a while, so I guess I won't get to experience that. And seeing weird experiences with my family, that'll be kind of odd because I'm used to weird experiences.
that's true. Because isn't it when our family gets together, there's always something that weird happens. Like all of our families, somebody says something, somebody does something, all kinds of crazy stories. So that's true that we're going to be missing some of the weird moments that if everybody was together, something happens and somebody, aunt somebody does something, or uncle or cousin or Paul says something. So that is true. That's something I never thought that we're gonna miss. But I think for me it's like Destiny said, just being able to be together. That's different because we all typically we'll meet somewhere and we'll go, and it's just time to just be with family, eat dinner, and then just hang out around either the fire pit if it's cold, or sit around and just talk, and just really it's laid back.
Get a whole bunch of dogs.
Yeah. So, what about you, Brian? Is there anything because of COVID and that's not gonna happen for you guys?
The biggest thing for us is there's a family that lives. Most don't actually side of the family. There's a family that lives out of town that usually comes into town and we all hang out and stuff. But because of COVID and everything, they're not able to come in town. They're having to pretty much stay where they're at because they don't want to be around a lot of people. Because they are a little bit up in age, a little bit. I'm not gonna say they're old, but but that's the biggest thing for us is people who can't be here or don't feel comfortable being here to be with everybody else because of everything going on.
Yeah.
Because we're still gathering, but it's just not as many people at once, basically, and it's kind of the same people that usually get together. Which I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that we're all able to hang out and be together. I don't hate that for 1 second, but just the people that usually come into town, we're not able to really see because they're not coming into town this year.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Got Let's see. Back to the food thing for a second. I've got Lil Kurt says that ham is good. They're having that for Thanksgiving instead of turkey. Jade says she can make some good peanut butter cookies. We need to sign her up for JJ Cookies. Gail's excited about ramen, and then Lil Kurt says it's not normal, but they kind of plan to go to Mississippi. He thinks.
Ah,
So
Mississippi, huh? Wow.
Be a nice road trip there.
So, if they get a chance, if you guys get to listen, and we'll keep the conversation going. What is it? Is there anything that you're gonna miss, Jay, Kale, Alyssa? You know, is there anything that you're gonna miss that you would normally have, but because of the pandemic, because of COVID, that you haven't been able to experience? So, one of the things though, what are one things, despite what's going on, that we can be thankful for? Because, like, here's the reality, Brian. If we focus in on everything going around in the world, and it looks pretty bad, and there's division, and there's the uprising of COVID-19 and the virus and political stuff, all kinds of stuff, and if we really focus in on that, we can just, I mean, you can get really negative, you can get down in the dumps, right? You can be like, man, this stinks. So how do you go across destiny? How do you focus on trying to keep a positive or be thankful even when it's not like life isn't good? I mean, the big picture would say, man, it stinks. How do you try to keep positive or be thankful?
I do, for the most part. I think I still have, at least I'm still here, because some people didn't survive through it. I think I still have my family. That's better than nothing. I have everything that I need to live, But I get to make more memories because I get to be closer with my family because most of the time dad's working or mom's busy at work or Daniel playing video games. And I get to actually draw closer with them, making more memories and experiences.
That's good. If we can remember that, like, to remember those times, because sometimes it does get squirrely here in the Mitchum home a little bit with some stuff going on, but to remember, hey, wait, so I think sometimes for me, what helps me is there's a couple things that there's always people that have it worse than us. You kind of alluded to that. There's like, I mean, think of the people in Honduras right now that 2 hurricanes just passed through there. Think about other people that are persecuted. Think about people that don't have a home or homeless, right? Think about people that don't have I know it's not cold yet, but it's going to get cold. Don't have, a heater or that kind of thing to get heated. So to get a bit into perspective of, we have so much to be thankful for, even though we don't have certain things maybe that we're used to. We have so many things that we can be thankful for. And if we can just look at that, Brian, young people, I think if we can see that and know, wow, God, even though I don't, there's so many people that don't. So thank you for what you've given me. Thank you for the food. Like you said, thank you for the provision. Thank you for a house. Thank you for a home. Thank you for friends. I thought you were going to say friends. Because
I get to be with them.
But we still have friends though. I mean, so we're still thankful for our friends. I mean, I'm even thankful, it sounds crazy, for technology like this, where we can Zoom. In fact, today I had 7 Zoom calls. Brian was one of them. This is my 7th one.
He's a Zoomatic.
I'm a Zoomatic.
Woo! Yay for Zoom.
Hi, my name is Johnny, and I'm addicted to Zoom. Oh, we got mom background. Yeah.
You should invest in some Zoom stock. That might be beneficial.
I want to get like a shirt. Just Zoom me or something. Uh,
I'm not used to face to face. All I do is Zoom.
Hey, we're on live. Quick, Peanut Gallery's back talking. If you can hear her. So.
Yeah, Jade came on here. She said that just sitting down and eating a nice meal as a family is what she likes most about Thanksgiving. And yeah, even that can be something to be grateful for, because thankful you have those family members that are around and still here, and have a family that you can love, and even if you may fight with your brother or sister or whoever, you may have people you argue with or fight with, you still be thankful for them because they help to make you to who you are. And it's more people to love, more people to have in your life to help you feel happy. And they're arguing about ham and pineapple, so we'll just kind of y'all argue away. We'll just kind of look over you for right now.
Oh goodness, they talking about pizza again?
There's somebody said that they're Cheyenne says my mom makes ham with pineapples, and now Kale's they're arguing about that, but yeah. I read a post, a social media post, I think it was on Facebook, a couple weeks ago, and it said that especially during this year, during all this time of things going wrong, commit to taking each morning and like just think of one thing you're thankful for every morning when you wake up, and even just doing something like that, it really helps to get your mindset right. And because at first I thought, well, I'm gonna run out of things after about the first 10, 15 days, but here on day 24, and there's still something new and fresh every morning. I think of, I don't think about that, but yeah, that's true. That's something I'm thankful for. And technology was the one I thought of yesterday that I was thankful for. But even something like that can help you kind of get your mind straight beginning in the morning, and can really help you to even deal with the negativity that's around.
Yeah, there's a scripture that really I love, because it talks about thankfulness. It says, and it's, don't be anxious for anything, but with everything, with prayer and thanksgiving, present your request to God. And so there's this idea. So you're getting anxious, you're getting worried about whatever, about relationships, about family, about the virus, about whatever. And I'm feeling anxious, which all of us have. Anxious, it says, do not be anxious, but in everything. So when I start feeling that with everything, if I'm starting to have a heart of gratitude or thankfulness, all that tension starts to just, it doesn't, like, the circumstances, man, but I'm like, it's not so. Wait. Thank you, God. Wait. Thank you. And all that stuff can go, it can really bring down the tension. It's a great scripture. And it's like, I don't know, it works. Like, it's like, it works. It's like a medicine. Like, take this, if you do this, and it'll still guard your hearts and minds and that peace that transcends all understanding. So I think that's like really, really important. And it reminds me to have an attitude of gratitude. I know it's so cliche, attitude of gratitude. Because oftentimes we have poor attitudes. My dad would always tell me, "Boy, you need an attitude adjustment," which means I need a spanking, or I need to pop me or something.
I don't know what you said to Daniel.
Knock him out. Yeah, I tell Daniel about to knock him out, and I'm not. Those of you watching, I don't really knock him out. We just say it a lot, and one day I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying knocked out. But attitude of gratitude. What's your attitude when you think about Thanksgiving? When you think about life, what's your attitude? What kind of attitude do we have? Because your attitude speaks a lot about your character and about your trust. So, yeah, I would say, what are people, what are people thankful for? Or maybe what is it the hardest thing sometimes to be thankful for? Or like you said, maybe like you said, Brian, you take for granted. You don't even think about it until you spend 21 days, 30 days saying, okay, I'm thankful for, wait, ooh,
I got it. I'm thankful for, it's for I'm thankful for my parents, which I know you're like thinking, but you already are thankful for what they do, though. For what they do for me, like when they punish you, because then after you learn from it and you understand it, I guess. You see what I'm saying? Like the things that they do.
Yeah. So Jessica's gonna go play the bells in just a moment. Watch her face. She's gonna have a great attitude. Look at that face. Attitude of gratitude.
I love the bells.
She does ding 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 ding. Ding. Sorry, she's got to play the bells. It's a band thing. It's cool. We're good with that. But thankful for parents that go and get ice cream when her mom asks her to. Wow, look at that.
How'd you know?
Because I saw her. So things that we take for granted.
Mom. The little
I
things.
think like thankful for like I know AC, like air condition. I mean, you don't think about that until you're out, like it's July and your AC goes out. You're like, oh my goodness. Or, you know,
The heater.
thankful for toothpaste and deodorant,
Oh yes, Lord.
and
That
thankful
Dan-
that Daniel actually puts it on now.
That's what-
Oh, sorry, that was loud. You guys don't know who Daniel is. It's another character. You don't know who that is.
Right.
Yeah, thankful for that. You know, thankful for our freedom that we can go to church and hang out, that we can be on this and like they're watching us, guys. They're about to turn us off. They're about to shut us down. There's so much that I think we take for granted. We don't realize the freedoms and the things that we have. So
One thing I've learned not I take it for granted is through all this with my back is just be able to walk around. I mean, that's something that that they're even where I was. Those people, thought about those people that are worse off than I was. People that would never be able to walk. That we take for granted we can actually get up and walk, even though you may have pain to go along with it or aching or whatever. But the fact that you can get up and walk or do stuff on your own, I mean, you don't have to have somebody taking care of you constantly, stuff like that. That's something that's huge that you don't think about it. Like you say, we take it for granted. And
yeah. You know what else? Let me just tell this to young people. This is a leadership tool from Jay Mitchum, Johnny Mitchum.
Dad.
So when you have gratitude and you say thank you as a person that's on the job, that your just points in the manager's eyes or the employee's eyes has just gone up because you're polite. You're showing respect. And so don't ever think I thank you. It's more. I mean, there's so much more in a thank you than you even realize. It's like manner, just showing you're respectful of that too. So, being polite and well mannered speaks volumes too. So little things, even someone holds the door for you, thank you. When someone gives you something like ice cream, your mom or your dad or your anybody, a friend does something for you, thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you so much. It speaks volumes to the person that that is the receiver of that, because sometimes they don't recognize it, they don't realize it, or sometimes they do and they don't think you care. They just don't, and maybe you do, you're like, I do care, but okay, sometimes you got to speak it, and that really means a lot. So I would go out of your way, people, us, to thank you. People in the store, people that wait on you if you're going to a restaurant, people that you cashier, just thank them for what they do. People are going to be working on Thanksgiving. Just thank them. There's just so many things that Thanksgiving does to an atmosphere. An atmosphere when you're grateful for things. So I would just try it. Test yourself. Say thank you more often. And here's our dog, Mocha.
Or did you say moke?
yeah, Chris says thank the people that pick up your trash at the house. That's a big one. Because
yeah,
a lot of times those guys that do that, and those ladies that do that, like people get mad at them because they put the trash can back in the wrong spot, or because a sack fell out and fell on the ground. But really, they're doing us a huge service by picking up our trash. We don't have to go to the dump every time, or have to do it ourselves.
Yeah, that's good. Who's all on? We got Chris Thigpen. Is Ziggy on right now?
Ziggy's on right now. We got Kale's here. Alyssa's here. I think Jade's still here, and Kale's here.
Kale never misses. He gets like the brownie points for never missing a YouTube engagement.
Yeah, a minute ago he said, "Where would Brian be without technology?" And then he said, "Where would I be?"
He would be non-existent, Kale.
Kale would have nothing to do.
I'm thankful for Kale Corson and the current. I really am, Kale. We are thankful. You're a pretty incredible young man. As far as putting that together and just the creativity. Every time people see that and they know you for the first time, they're like, "That's Kale. I thought Kale never says anything." And then you act all,
Goofy.
interesting. You blow the whistle for the
Goofy.
social distancing whistle.
Goofy.
Mhm. So pretty cool, Kale. You are. But that's all. That's all I got, man. I mean, as far as
Is there any more questions?
I think that's about it. Unless the guys in the comments have anything they want to add to those questions we asked.
Destiny says you can ask her any question.
Sure.
It's truth or dare.
No,
Just kidding.
I don't want to do anything that
No
could
daring.
cause me to get sick, like the hot sauce.
But it has to. Ooh, sorry, Neo just burped on her. We got 2 dogs in here, and
They're moving the screen. I just don't want to do hot sauce again, but it's been
Chris says, "Where did you get your ears or your antlers?"
actually, I got it from. It was only $1. The Dollar General Market near Big Lots. Neo's trying to talk to us.
But Chris, go get some. I dare you. That should be in the next current. We need some ears, antlers in the current.
yeah.
It wasn't that much. They're $1. It was like 50% off of it.
Mm. Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to have this time we can kind of sit down and share with you guys watching and kind of have a dialogue, a conversation about Thanksgiving, what it means. And some really good thoughts as far as like thinking about things we take for granted that we're thankful for, we should be thankful for. And then kind of along with that, looking at ways we can be thankful and positive even through probably the most negative Thanksgiving time, at least in at least our lifetimes. It can be considered that way, but it shows how much more we have to be thankful for that we didn't realize. Chris say thankful for all of us. We're all thankful for you too.
Yes, we are, Chris.
I'm personally thankful for all of you guys. Like everybody's watching, for Pastor Johnny, Destiny, like all of our student leaders. Like I'm just thankful for all you guys because the last I think was almost 3 years now. I'll be going to Destination. Like my life is definitely for the better because I know you guys. So just so you know that, just so I know, I love you guys. When I say it, I'm not just saying that. I mean it. But thankful
that's a good thing. That's a good thing, Brian. Just the whole, thankful for community, thankful for friendships, thankful for connections that we have, that God has given. So that's good. That's a good reminder. Yeah.
Chris say thinks we all need to shout Jumanji in the new year. Maybe that'll make it end. Make it stop.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
But anyway, thank you, Pastor Johnny, for joining me. Thank you for your thoughts. And thank you guys for watching. And thank you, Destiny, for joining too. That's a really good input. And nice antlers too. So
Nice dog.
I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Don't forget, there's no Wave tomorrow night. There's no Late Night with Brian Friday. It's kind of why I wanted to be here tonight, just to have a chance to just kind of sit down in a casual conversation, a little chat. But before I get Mr. Tramp is chiming in, Thanksgiving helps us reminisce about everything good and give us the right perspective. That's very true.
I do have one question. Why do people forget about like Thanksgiving and get to Christmas? Which I know our family did that this year only because we just don't have many families, so we're just already setting up. But like most people forget that Thanksgiving's even here. Like especially the stores, they just go straight to Christmas.
Because it's more sales.
Yeah. I guess it's different for different people because I know we always wait till basically our tradition is Thanksgiving. Well, this year is different because we have Thanksgiving a week early, But usually Thanksgiving night we all get together and we decorate the Christmas tree, put out our Christmas decorations. Then, as part of our family time together. But I know some people like to go ahead and get things up. One girl says she told me, girl I used to work with, she said I do it because like I want to be happy as soon as possible. Like Christmas makes me happy. So I guess whatever works for you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Sorry, that was my only question.
I think it was a great time. I think it's good dialogue and good things come out of it. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little while. We don't have time for marbles, unfortunately, Jade. But I'll make sure next late night with Brian we have plenty of marbles going on. But thank you, Pastor Johnny, for being here. Hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time together. Yeah. And all of you guys enjoy your time together too. And anything else you want to add before we go?
No, y'all be safe. Have a great time. We're those of you who are here, we're planning some cool stuff. Get a party that we're thinking about putting together. Just so you know, we'll talk a little bit. As a pinata. No, we will not. We'll think a little bit more about that. But excited about this coming. Yeah, this December and this new year. It's gonna be exciting. So thank you guys. We do hope you have a great time. If you need anything, you've got our numbers. You can talk to us. So yeah, that's all I got.
Definitely. Love you guys. See y'all later. Have a good Thanksgiving.
You too. Bye.